Alright guys, welcome back. I have an issue. I can't edit any videos tonight. I had one planned, but this is what we're going to get. My computer's stuck in a boot loop. You can't see, there's no lights on, but when I actually launch it, there's a VGA light that turns on right about there. So when that turns on, we have a pretty big issue. I need to go to a buddy's house, have my car checked out, and while I'm there, I'm going to see if I can plug GPU into his computer, and from there, we'll see if my GPU is the problem, and if it's not, then I'm going to assume it's the power supply. If it's not the power supply, I gotta get a new computer, and I won't be making videos on it for a while. Anyway, see you there. Logan and I are looking at here's the donor case. I need to unscrew these two, take this bad boy out, and then throw mine in, and we can see if it actually works. All right, here we go. We get a boot light. Which one is it? If I can actually read it.
Started with the top one, then I did the second one, and then went down.
So it's on the same one again.
Probably.
This means
Yeah.
the card is cooked. So my graphics card was cooked. I have a donor card now. And let me throw it in the PC and see what happens. A moment of truth. Oh no, it says VGA. I'll be looking up here, see what happens. So unfortunately, it did not boot. Well, it booted, but it didn't get to the Windows screen, giving the VGA error once again. My last thing I can check is the power supply, and I don't have a spare one of those. I'm just looking for a spare PCIe cable because maybe by chance they packed in two, but it's not looking likely. So yeah, we're cooked. We are cooked. We're cooked. We are cooked. So the plan is I'm going to go to Best Buy, return my motherboard because that may be a problem, and then also buy a new power supply. So I'm getting rid of as many variables as possible. The issue is, if neither of these work and the working graphics card does not work, I have no idea what's wrong with my PC, so I just have to go build a new one. So I went to Best Buy. Unfortunately, it was past the 15-day return, so I had to buy a membership so I could get the 60-day extension on it. Anyway, I got a brand new power supply, brand new motherboard, same motherboard, so I exchanged that, didn't have to spend much money. Technically, I just spent $250 on a power supply. However, if I didn't buy the membership, I would have had to pay for a brand new motherboard, so I might as well pay for the membership, especially if I'm buying a 5080 in the future. Anyway, that was a long, convoluted way of saying I got the parts, and then hopefully I'll be able to get priority or a deal on my motherboard and stuff. I just put a little bit too much gas in my car, so we will call it good there. Motherboard replaced. Oh yeah, brand new power supply.
You didn't use it yet?
Oh, I love the smell of power supply cables in the morning. Power supply is in. Motherboard is in. All right, here we go. The moment of truth. It lit up. Everything's plugged in. We'll see what happens. The screen turned on. It's flashing between the VGA and then the boot underneath. So I think devices change, CPU memory, CMOS has been cleared. Please enter setup configuration. Okay, let's do that. We got press F1. Brought us up to here. So the thing I want to do is go to the XMP profile go to advanced. I lied, it's overclocked DRAM frequency, auto, the X22. That looks good to me. Let's go to easy mode. Yep, looks like it's good. Memory all looks good. As soon as I do this, it'll go to the 3600, which it's on. Let's save it. Something's happening? No signal. Something's happening. Don't know what yet. And we're cooked. So guys, like I just said, we're absolutely cooked. I put the GPU back into the PC and the exact same problem happened. So this narrows it down to two things. One is the GPU is cooked. So I just cooked my friend's GPU. Or two, it's a lot simpler problem and I didn't have to do anything tonight. And it was my SSD is fried, and I mean it's been about 5 years, so it was about time. So we'll go from there. I'm going to plug my friend's GPU back into his computer. If it does not start, then I know I fried the GPU, so I'll need to buy him a new one and then test out my computer with the new GPU first. And then second, if it does work, I don't have to buy him a new GPU, fortunately, but that means I lost a whole bunch of data on my main NVMe SSD. So we'll call that for now. We'll go from there. See you guys. All right, we got a GTX 760 in there. We'll see what happens. We're booting up off the HDMI because that's all it has. And we're so cooked. We are absolutely done. I'm done. I have no idea what's going on.